Good morning, my no makeup friends. I'm not dressed in gym clothes. I haven't been back to the gym. The last time I spoke, I mentioned that I went back too early and that I would stay in touch with you even though I wasn't at the gym because I don't know when I'll be able to get back there. Now, at the time, I was hoping that I would just give you a little 2-minute clip every day, but that hasn't worked out. And that's part of what is going on in my life. Now, I've put this off for 3 days. I've got that tap on the shoulder, or actually I get it right here. Tap, tap, tap. Sandra, you're not doing what I directed you to do. So 3 days is better than 3 weeks, 3 years, whatever. Anyway, here I am. And before I start, I know that one of my jobs here is to be authentic. They say transparent. So I'll just tell you, I really hate my hair today. It's flat and it's rushed back and the bangs are too long. And I'm really unhappy with how the current stylist, actually past stylist, has been going further and further and further away from my original style. So I have to head off into a new stylist, which my appointment is next week, and maybe you'll get to see the difference. Anyway, so let's see, what else? Lots of cold weather, although in South Carolina, not as cold as some of you get. And a lot of gray skies, and even though it's rain, not snow, the cold gray skies and rain that has been washing my soul hasn't been very helpful either. But the last couple days have been sunny. That's sunshine coming in the window. And the Lord has been good to me in the midst of all of that grayness. However, there's lots and lots going on in my life, probably the same as yours. And now I've got 2 physical issues going on. One from the, well, actually, I think they're both from the gym, but I see my primary care next week, and hopefully I will get a referral to a specialist for the other one, my shoulder. My shoulder's giving me trouble. Anyway, I wonder if I should turn that light on. Hold on. You know, you set these things up. Oh, yes, that's much better. You set these things up and everything seems to be fine, and then you notice something. Anyway, the point of this particular video is to open the door for an adventure. Open a door on an adventure. You can join me if you want in your own life. I just know that it's something that I've been called to, directed to pursue, and along the way I'm supposed to share it, and I have no idea what that looks like. It's completely unknown, and that's what normally freaks me out. So the fact that I've even started after 3 days is a shocker. But anyway, the Lord called me. He said, Sandra, you need a sabbatical from stress. Really? As if I didn't know. But the sabbatical part. And I have all these responsibilities, Lord. Come on. Don't you know? I have to keep up with deadlines. And I need to, etc., etc. And I have relationships I want to maintain. And they take time and effort. Yes, Jesus knows all of that. Jesus knows. He was here in the same sort of falling apart body. He had friends in an inner circle. He had a larger circle of people where he had influence, people that were looking to him for things. Also, he had to maintain his intimate relationship with his Father. So he gets all of that. And for part of his life, I believe he did face the unknown, much the same way as I and as you do. So here I sit telling you I'm working on a sabbatical from stress. But I don't have a specific plan. I haven't set out how many weeks. I haven't listed the topics. I don't really know. But before I finish this video, what I'd like to share with you is the parts that I do know. If I get a little teary, oh well. So I do know that I need to put God first and my relationship with him first. And it has to not be just head knowledge and things that I talk about, things that I have worked on, but it needs to become the guiding light of my day and all of my thoughts. And it's a habit that I need to build because it's not going to jump into my life instantaneously. And the stress comes in lots of forms, and it's a distraction from that one main goal. The best, as Jesus said about Mary, the best. And so I have been learning. This morning I cried out to the Lord and tears came. My life is never going to be what I dreamed it to be. And that was a few gasps and sobs and so on, wailing. And yet the Lord reminded me that it's his plan, and it may actually indeed be better than what my dream was. Not that we aren't supposed to have visions, and that dream that he gave me has been changing anyway. And he actually said to me, now Sandra, if you did miss a deadline, what would happen? Would you die? Actually, that's in my journal this morning. He said that to me. Sandra, if you miss a deadline, you won't die. If you turn in something that's not perfect, you won't die. Now, for me, that's physical death. And it's something I've carried since I was a kid. Lots of reasons for that. But no, those things are some that I need to confront in my everyday life. All right, so that's as much as I know for now. And as far as these videos go, my goal was before to do a clip after I came home from the gym, which was originally 5 days a week, but then I had to drop Wednesdays because it was a bit too much. So then it was 4 days a week. And now my commitment to you is I will put up a video whenever the pressure gets great enough for me to do it. And I know that runs against everything in social media, but it's the best I can do on this sabbatical. Because the Lord knows life goes on. Even people that take sabbaticals from a job, life still goes on. And something about that void of taking away working hours fills up with other things. So, 2 things. Please pray for me on this quest. If you want to join me, that's okay. Follow along. The second thing is, if you want to encourage me on my way, you know what I'm going to say. Drop a comment below. Maybe you'll just tell me to persevere because I'll need that reminder sometimes. Or maybe you'll also put in something about your own quest to get away from stress. All right. That's the best I can do. I did dress up a little today. I'm meeting a friend for lunch. And I need to be on time for that. So those things that I have schedule set, I need to meet. The other stuff I was supposed to do this morning that didn't get done will have to be fitted in later by the Holy Spirit. Because that's my practice. To leave my schedule, to leave my days in the hands of the Holy Spirit. Yeah, it's a big one. All right. Thank you very much. I'm excited. I'm praying for you in your approach to what God is giving you to do, specifically around the area of stress